Aego here. Hi. Hello. The end of the year is near and there'll be a lot of people either partying or traveling. So today I have here with me a very neat red lip point holiday makeup that you can do it very simply. When it comes to holiday makeup, personally, the red lip is the first thing that comes to my mind. So I've tried my own red lip makeup and I hope you'll also like it. Then let's start the moist Sentimental holiday makeup right away. Well, I do have oily skin, but in the cold winter, my cheeks and forehead get dry. So my cheeks and forehead are especially moisturized this season. I'm gonna use a semi-matte product, so if you're a person with dry skin, it's best to prep your skin by moisturizing it first. The product I'll be using is the Face Shop's Ink Lasting Foundation Slim Fit and the color is N203 Natural Beige. I chose this product because I'm gonna do a moisturizing look on my eyes and lips, leaving my skin clean and not glossy. First, I'll apply this foundation by using a foundation brush. And the brush I'm gonna use is PICCASSO COLLEZIONI FB17. And I'll start by applying it on the center of my face very thinly and widely. Next, I'm gonna use PICCASSO COLLEZIONI COLORTIP sponge in red by dabbing it lightly to make the foundation adhere well onto my skin. Doesn't this sponge have a unique shape? I've actually tried using this sponge several times before and I felt that this sponge feels different from other sponges that I've tried before. So I really want to show it to you guys. The sponge is made with a ruby cell puff, which is the same puff material we often can see in cushion packs. Compared to the other product, I feel that it doesn't absorb as much product, so it does a great job adhering the foundation onto my skin. I was actually waiting for this moment because I really want to introduce this product when I make a makeup tutorial. I'll apply a bit more on by layering it with this sponge where I need more cover. Next, I'll use a powder to fix my base makeup. I'll put on the Face Shop's Club of Peach Old Contour Water Blotting Powder by using a big and soft brush to apply it on my face. The brush I'm going to use for this is PICCASSO COLLEZIONI 103A. I'll apply the powder by dabbing it and then wiping it very gently. Next, let's move on to the eye makeup. The eye makeup is much simpler than you think, so if you want to follow this makeup, you'll be able to do it easily. First, the product I'm going to use for the base eyeshadow is INNISFREE's My Contouring No. 1 Soft Meringue Cookie. This is actually a contour product, but I chose this because the color is also great to use as a base eyeshadow. I'll use the PICCASSO COLLEZIONI No. 224, which is a brush that looks like nose contour brush. I'll just apply very lightly on my entire eyelids to the eye holes. And I'll also contour my nose and connect under the front of my eyebrow. Next, I'll draw the eye line. I'm gonna draw it with a natural feeling, so I'm gonna use an eyeshadow. The product I'm gonna use is INNISFREE's My Eyeshadow Matte No. 37 Dry Cherry. I'm gonna draw a line that's not too thick, so I'm gonna use a small and sharp brush. And the brush I'm gonna use is PICCASSO COLLEZIONI No. 305. I'll apply the eyeshadow on the brush, and starting from the edge of my eye, I'll draw it a bit upwards, but not too long. And blend the line a bit with the remaining. To make the line more natural, I'll use INNISFREE's My Eyeshadow Matte No. 16 Almond and PICCASSO COLLEZIONI No. 777 brush. I'll blend the line and make it look more natural by gradating it a bit. Next, I'll use a glitter. This is Hopi Girls Edge Eye Glitter and the color is W101 Moonlight. Since this product has a small applicator, I'm going to use a slightly big and flat brush. And the brush I'm going to use is from docolor, but since the name or number isn't written on it, it just looks like this. I'll apply the glitters on the back of my hand and put it on my eyelids. And then to make sure the glitters don't get too clumpy and look natural, I'll blend it thoroughly. And then I'll use a small and short brush, which is PICCASSO COLLEZIONI No. 221, to apply it on the head of my eyes. Next is the point of today's eye makeup. I'll put on fake eyelashes, but I won't spread them evenly. I'll just add on long lashes to make my eyes stally. The fake eyelashes I'm going to use is IME's eyelashes, and to make it look natural, I chose No. 37. I actually use IME's eyelashes very often and they are one of my favorite eyelashes. I think these eyelashes are great even whether they're attached whole or cut. So, who's ready for some art and crafts? For this look, I'll be cutting up these lashes before putting them on. It's actually quite simple. Hold the lashes upside down between the index finger and middle finger and cut it to the desired length with a pair of very thin and sharp scissors. Looking at the roots of the eyelashes, you'll see that lashes are grouped into different size grafts, mainly large grafts and small grafts. For me, I'll start off by cutting out a large piece, 4 large grafts from the side with the longest lashes. Then I'll cut up the remaining lashes into small pieces of 2 large grafts each. After that, repeat with the other piece. Now that I've cut up the lashes, I'll be attaching a large piece of 4 grafts and 4 smaller 2 graft pieces on each of my upper eyelids. I'll put the glue on the lashes and blow it to let it dry a bit, and then I'll attach it from the tail of my eyes. I'll start by attaching the longer 4 graft piece slightly behind the tail of my eyes, and then attach the smaller pieces in the order of longest to shortest. When attaching the lashes to make them look as natural as possible, just put them on as close to the root of the eyelashes as possible. Now that I'm done with my upper lashes, I'll work on my lower lashes. I'll be using the remaining pieces of 2 grafts lashes on my lower lashes, but they'll need to be further trimmed by cutting off the large grafts, as I'll be only using the small grafts on my lower lashes. Like the upper lashes, I'll also be using about 5 pieces, and I'll attach them in the order of longer lashes to shorter lashes from the outer corner of my eyes in. Next, mascara. The mascara I'll use is Etude House's Holiday Edition Curl Fix Mascara Black. I'll apply it thoroughly from the roots to ensure that the falsies stick on tightly. I'll also apply the mascara again only on the ends of the falsies by holding them like this. And then apply it on the lower lashes thoroughly. Like this, the eye makeup is done, and let's move on to the blushers. The product I'm going to use is Easy Powder's Easy Lovely Rudy Blusher Lilac Pink. I picked this blusher because it has shimmery glitters in it, so it's great as blusher and highlight at the same time. This blusher is very unique as when you open the container, you'll see that it only has a puff. The blusher is actually in this puff. So when dabbing it on the back of my hand, the blusher comes out like this. So with this, I'll dab it on my cheeks and use a soft brush to blend it naturally by spreading it around my cheekbone. This brush that I'm using is Picasso COLLEZIONI number 108. Then I'll move on to contour. I'll be using INNISFREE's My Contouring number 1 Soft Meringue Cookie, which was what I used for my eye makeup. I'll contour the tip of my nose with the brush Picasso COLLEZIONI 224. And by using Picasso COLLEZIONI 108, I'll contour outer edges of my face, chin, and apply it inwards to get mixed with the blusher on my cheekbone side. Now I'll draw my eyebrows. I'll use SHADE&SHADOW number 4 Cinnamon. I'll use a brush to draw my eyebrows very naturally. And the brush I'll use is Picasso COLLEZIONI number 302. I'll just sort of smudge it on without really drawing the line of my eyebrow. And since the mascara would be dry by now, I'll use a wooden stick and a lighter to curl my lashes. I'll curl the upper and lower lashes very carefully. Finally, the last step, I'll apply the lip product. And the product I'll be using is Pair's Ink Tint Serum number 3 and number 5, which I reviewed recently. I chose this because I really like their moisturizing application and the color when applied. I'll apply on number 3 as the base color, and number 5 on the inner lips. And to make it look more moisturizing and glossier, you can choose to use a lip gloss like what I'll be doing. To do that, I'll use Innisfree's Jewel Lip Glow. I'll apply it by using this brush, which is Picasso COLLEZIONI number 19. I'll put the lip gloss on the back of my hand and apply it thinly with this brush. Like this, my holiday makeup is done, and I hope you guys should try this look on a special day. Thank you for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like buttons, and please leave some comments for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!